I didn't want to be in sin. But staying on that topic, years later, I finally got a conclusion and a revelation from God on that because I'm currently writing my book right now. I'm not gonna release the name, but when we get there, I'll shoot it to you. Um, the
See,
Lord reminded me, like, just because you get married to the sin, it's not gonna save you from it. It's not going to save you from it. And to be honest, when I got married to the sin, not talking about the person, just the circumstances, the way in which it happened, the sin got worse. It got worse. The sin turned from me focusing on, oh, I just don't want to have sex outside of marriage and all this stuff. But we already living together. We're already arguing. We're already fighting. We're already bumping heads. We're already not on the same page. He's not a believer. I'm believing. I'm trying to get him to go to church. Like, brushing all that to the side and just worried about, oh, I don't want to be in sin because of sex. But all these other issues, I was blinded. So got married to the sin, which put myself in bondage to the sin. Now all this other stuff was birthed out of that. And it just turned to a full blown, just like I was living in my own hell. And the thing is, I couldn't even be mad at him, even though I had so much anger in my marriage. It wasn't towards him, it was towards myself. Because I'm like, how can I get myself into this situation? How did I get here? And I was so angry with myself, couldn't forgive myself. I wanted to please God. I was struggling in my relationship with God now because I was in so much bondage and turmoil. And I took it out on him. And with him, he struggled with a lot of things too, sexually, all that stuff, addictions in that area. And, he was struggling with a lot of depression and all that. And he didn't have an outlet for that, So he had his own stuff that he was fighting. And I had my own stuff that I was fighting. And we was just, going at it. And when we divorced, it was a mutual agreement. It ended badly, but we had a mutual agreement. And when I say badly, I don't mean like fist fighting. I just mean both parties were torn even more than what we were before we came into this agreement. And we were both hurt. I remember probably like a year after we got divorced, me and him had a conversation, and he was talking about he was terrified to get married again. And he was never going to get married again. And I'm on the other hand, like, oh, I'm over here healing. Like, I can't wait to get married because I want to heal. But I understand he's in a different space, in a different space. So, people suffer different kind of ways and take what they take, from their pain or their experience of what they go through. So people deal with pain differently.